You're listening to the February 18th, 2023 reading of Blossom Goodchild's channeling with the Federation of Light.
Hello there. The odds are against us this morning, yet it's the only opportunity I'll get this week. My mood is not the best, and a lot of noise from outside. These things are sent to try us. Okay, so let's see if we can change all that. How are things in your world?
Dearest Blossom, dearest souls from all walks of life, in all sorts of states of being, we welcome you this day, this moment, in love.
Already I feel calmer.
In our world, Blossom, we need to change that, for we are not in of a world. We simply are. Anywhere, everywhere.
So, are you a group of consciousness? Can consciousness be in groups?
Complicated question. Yet we would answer by saying that all is consciousness. You, us, all. For all is love, and consciousness is love itself. We choose to be present and known as the Federation of Light, the overseers of the overseers. This is our station, so to speak. This is the vibration in which we reside. And from this stature, we oversee much that is taking place in many worlds.
That's a pretty huge workload. I hope you take a packed lunch every day.
Blossom, from your perspective, this may seem the case. From ours, this is not so.
When you say oversee, do you just watch, or do you have a say in the way things should or should not run?
We indeed hold counsel with those in a position to keep things in check. We are talking regarding planetary choices, as opposed to the everyday running of things. The smaller responsibilities we do not need to guide. However, the greater, more poignant ones, we guide in detail.
It's hard to know what you mean. If you guide those who are guiding us, how do they follow through with that?
By watching over energetically that which is taking place. And believe it or not, preventing much that could be termed as disastrous.
Please don't take offence, yet one could say they may be taking too long a tea break. For many disasters are going on right now, every day.
No offense taken, Blossom, yet you would be surprised at much that is prevented.
Surprise me. Do.
Well, for instance, many planned earthly freak happenings have been prevented.
And many have not.
Blossom, before this gets too involved and you lose the thread, shall we just say that your world has been saved from many atrocities on a global scale by those who watch over your planet? Yet intervention is only permitted on certain levels. For it is that much has to be played out in order for the divine plan to move to its next phase.
Phase 2, do you mean?
We do.
Okay. So, taking into account I'm not in the highest frame of vibration right now, can we just talk about that? To be honest, you saying this Fergus the Fungus is going to lead us into it, I'm finding to be a bit of a responsibility. It's a bit much for me to take on board. What if it happens? What if it doesn't? Either way, it puts me a little out of sorts. And your take on that would be?
Blossom, before you came, you agreed to work with us because you know that we are truth. You agreed to bring forth our messages in the knowing that our take on matters, no matter how they may seem to you from an earthly perspective, are coming from the highest love in the interest of those residing upon your planet. You agreed that no matter how hard this would become at times, you would see this mission through.
Again, I say, perhaps I had too many sherries with the vicar at the time of this said agreement.
Yet you also agreed that you could stop at any given moment if it became too much.
Now, that's not happening. I'm a stayer, it seems. Yet it doesn't mean to say I always find it a piece of cake. Often I want to find that vicar and the sherry bottle, even though I don't drink.
What we wish you to take on board is that these messages are brought through to give you courage, to give each one courage in order to see this mission through. Courage, strength, love, trust, truth. Each one of you are so admired for that which you do, for the way you manage to get through each day. After being confronted sometimes with knowledge of such abhorrences that chill your spine. Yet you fight on. Many perhaps dismiss this word fight, yet you have been in a war of the most unfathomable nature. Light versus dark.
I know you say have been because the light has won. It would just be so good to see more evidence of that now and again, to have that glimmer of hope.
Yet you have that hope. You have that knowing in your heart that this is so. You are presented with so much falsehood. You are given to believe that which is untrue is true. Travel deep within your heart, Blossom, and all souls who are feeling despondent and downhearted at this time. There you will find love. There you will find reasoning.
Playing the role of the party pooper today, reasoning is often well hidden in the archives. Let alone global struggles, the day-to-day ones sometimes feel so challenging.
And with love and respect, we say to you, what suggestions have we made to assist you when you feel this way?
To say the mantra.
I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. Keep saying it from the truth of your heart. Keep on and on saying it until you feel your mood swing back up to where you feel comfortable. Keep taking deep breaths in the knowing that you knew there would be times when feeling one doesn't have the strength to go on. And within that knowing, you also knew that no matter what, you would get through those times and get back on the train.
Getting back on the train isn't really an appropriate saying right now, as for whatever reason, be it a distraction or otherwise, many are getting derailed.
Then may we say horse?
You may.
No, dearest souls, the light that you are never leaves you. It cannot, because you are that light.
Our batteries, however, run really low now and then.
Then top them up. Better still, do not allow them to get so low. Treat yourself with respect. Honor yourself. Praise yourself. Correct yourself when you find you are not being kind to yourself. Dearest Blossom, Lady of Light,
Who needs to turn her dimmer switch up right now?
dearest souls of light, take in a large, deep breath now, in this given moment, and breathe out all stresses and disappointments. Breathe in once again, filling your beings, your very core, with the knowledge that you would not be on planet Earth having this experience if you had not asked to be part of this great transformation. And to take you to another level. Not only did you ask, you were chosen. Because you, each one, have within you that which it takes to carry on. The strongest of the strong. Do not beat yourselves up for not behaving in a manner that is of the highest light vibration. Know that even those who have come to your planet as great teachers, preachers, had their off days. Being on your planet Earth is the most wonderful experience. Experiment. You, each one, has the honor to be upon it, residing within its vibrations, because you wanted to help. It is within you to help, and helping you are. Down days are inevitable due to the energies that wish you to be that way. Yet hold on to the knowing that this world of polarities will, when ready, soar you to the opposite of how you are feeling now. Give gratitude. Always give gratitude for it all, for every single piece of this puzzle. The pieces that jump out at you are so easy to find and slot into place, and the pieces that you search for and believe to be missing, because no matter how hard or how long you look, you cannot find them. Yet in the exact moment, there they are, out of the blue, and so easily slot in, making the picture just that little bit clearer. Piece by piece, dearest souls, you are bringing the divine plan into place for all to see. Hold on to our words. Hold on to our love being sent. Hold on, for the change is upon you.
Soon.
Soon, indeed.
Thank you so much. I'm not comfortable with being a negative Nelly in these communications, yet sometimes that's just the way it is. I love you.
And we love you, Blossom Goodchild, as we love each one.
In gratitude, in loving service, I am.